Good morning. Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. Today is December 7th, and it is someone I know and love special birthday. I'm really excited. It is a beautiful day out here in the neighborhood of Nutley, New Jersey. It's a beautiful, chilly day, but it's sunny. So when I was out walking, Rusty, I definitely had to wear a coat. I definitely needed some gloves. I didn't have gloves, but it was chilly. I just pulled my sleeves down. But it's an amazing day. So happy December 7th to everyone. And look what's behind me. Believe we have our menorah. Hanukkah ended yesterday, and we are getting into the season of Christmas. So I'm really excited because, well, I hear it's supposed to snow tomorrow on the East Coast, at least over by Nutley, New Jersey it is. And even the littlest bit of snow is exciting. I know the UK right now was experiencing a terrible storm earlier. So to everyone out in the UK that's maybe not able to watch or maybe watch the replay, I just want to say that I'm thinking of you and I hope that you are okay. And wow, that's wild and crazy. Storytime with Donna Vee has been around since March 21st of 2020, and it has been my way to share positive energy in the morning with everyone here that's watching. And it's so exciting because we started out when we were in quarantine, and it was just a really great way to make sure that everyone woke up with a positive attitude. But you know what? It's really important for me to wake up with a positive attitude as well, and it gives me something that I think is really important. Commitment to coming out here and for 1 full hour, giving you all of my energy, giving myself all of my energy. And wow, if I can't like rocket ship my day into some kind of a positive space after that, well then I don't know what's happening. But we don't start like that. We start like this. Good morning, everyone. If it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Donna Vee, and this is Storytime with Donna Vee. And we're going to start with healthy habits and good manners. We wake up every day with lots and lots of appreciation and gratitude for just waking up, right? That's huge. And then one of the other things I love to do is, now that I have Rusty, which is my new dog, I wonder if I have a picture of Rusty in my uploads. How great would that be if I did? I don't know if there he is. This is a Rusty. Rusty is my rescue dog. I'm actually his grandmother. Rusty really is my daughter Courtney's dog. Let's see, what do we have here? There we are again. And there we are going to see Santa for the first time. So exciting. And he's such a good boy. And it gives me such a great purpose to wake up and get outside in the morning. Do you have a dog or a cat or a pet or anything that you have to take care of? I have to say, it really changes things when no matter what you want to do, you have to get up and get out for them. That's what's so important, doing for others. It's like yesterday when we read the book about the soup kitchen, right? It was Uncle Willie's Soup Kitchen. And that was such a great book. And it talked about, giving to others and taking care of others. Well, when you have a pet, and when you especially have a dog that has to go out and you adopt them, like my daughter Courtney and my family did, I will tell you what, it makes you realize you have to get up. It's not all about you. Can't sleep in and help them out, right? So that's the important part about being a family with a pet. And then, like I said, we learned another word the other day, mitzvah. That's a mitzvah. And that's a good deed to do for someone, to be kind, to help the sick, to help the homeless. And what's really amazing about that is you could do that anytime you want to, whether you realize it or not. We talk about that all the time when we do our I am statements. And then we also we have our social distancing buddies, which we now call Storytime buddies. And we send love and light out into the world. Remember, doing that when you see someone that looks sad, energy is energy, and you're sending it out to them. And believe it or not, they don't even need to be a part of it or participate for them to receive it. And that's a mitzvah when you want to send someone some positive energy. All right, next, what you want to do for healthy habits is brush your teeth. Brushing your teeth is so important because our smile is really important to be seen. Now, Luckily for me, I am lucky to have palatable drinking water. Not everyone is around the world. So I am so grateful and filled with gratitude for that too. Another healthy habit is drinking water. Okay. So I have all this water to drink today, and I want to get through all of it because it's good for you. It's good for your insides, good for your brain. But you know what's one of my favorite things to teach is that no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, no matter how old, how young, what you believe in, what you practice, what language you speak, what color you are, do you know what we all have in common? The largest organ on all of our body is our skin. And we want to make sure we keep it hydrated and healthy and glowing. So we drink lots of water. Are you ready to drink some water with me? Okay, I count to 5. I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how long I take a sip for. You can do whatever makes you comfortable. Are you ready? Here we go. Excellent. Drinking water is so good for you. Okay, so now we've learned about waking up with gratitude and appreciation, taking care of any pets that we might have, because that's so important, right? And then what else? Taking care of ourselves by brushing our teeth and washing up and getting ourselves nice and freshened up. And then, I know what it is. We take our vitamins. But before we take our vitamins, we should change the letter over there. See, this is yesterday's letter. This is E. Remember E. Okay? Today, we are going to find the next letter, which is F. So we've been learning each day how to, that is definitely a puppy tooth mark. We've learned each day how to practice ASL alphabet one letter at a time. And then on F, Fridays, we recite the whole alphabet. So let's see what we know up until F. We've learned A, B, C, D, E, and this is F. F is like this, okay? So I don't know exactly why, but that's what F is. And this is what F in the uppercase looks like. And this is F in the lowercase. So what do we do when we get these lovely letters out? Do you know? We shout out the kids' names that are on the back. Where do we get the names? Let me show you. You see this list of big names? We actually read the whole list yesterday. And it's amazing because this list is going to Santa. What? Yes, it is. And Santa will be here on, are you ready? December 19th. He's in training camp with all the reindeer. Okay? He is amazing. And he wrote to me and he said, Donna, I know all the Storytime kids are being so good and all the adults. So on December 19th, Santa Claus will be here reading A Night Before Christmas. 'Twas a night before Christmas from his workshop. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Santa Claus right up there. He's watching us, right? Isn't that cool? It's so much fun. I'm so excited. We're going to learn all about the elves. So if you have any questions about the elves, you know what you should do? Write it in the comments. I'll take some notes down, and I can ask Santa if you're not here that day. And you can always watch it on the replay on YouTube, Storytime with Donna Vee. Okay, so let's say good morning to the kids that's names start with the letter F. Ooh, it's a fun day when your name starts with the letter F, like Fifi. Fifi lives down the block from me. I know Fifi. Finn and Fletcher, they're brothers. They look like twins, but they're not. So that's so far the extent of the names that start with the letter F. But there's always room for more. So if you're at home watching and you know someone who's got a name that starts with the letter F, you know what you can do? Put it in the comments. Or just like Jim, you can say good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Jim. How's it going in California? So exciting. What's the weather like there today? I always like to ask him what the weather is like because here it is freezing. It was so cold today. I was like shivering a little bit walking Rusty. Okay, now that we've said good morning to all the kids that we have on the list that start with F, and we know that Santa's coming on the 19th, and we know all about brushing our teeth waking up with gratitude, being positive and kind. I think we should take our vitamins, because taking our vitamins is just the next step and the next thing that you could do when keeping healthy habits together. So these are my vitamins. They're fun. They're pink or they're purple. Oh, there's a sticker on the bottom. All right. 43 degrees right now. That's pretty cold. I always picture California to be warmer, but I guess not. I wonder what it's like here. Let me see what it says on my weather app for Nutley, New Jersey. Let's see. Nutley, New Jersey is 39 degrees. We are a lot more alike than I realized. Okay. Well, Jim, I don't know if you're staying or not, but if you want, I appreciate the fact that you helped me out with the weather. Would you like to pick a page in the little yellow book? This is a beginner's guide to the universe. It is Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life by author Mike Dooley. And we read from that book every time. Hello, Ryan. The storm has passed. There's power again in the Northern Ireland, UK. So what we could do is, good morning. We could pick, okay, perfect. 1, 3, 4. So we're going to pick the vitamins out, see who gets it. But just for helping, Jim got to pick a page. All right, so here we go. Why do we do this? Because we know that healthy habits are a great part of the day, and taking your vitamins are definitely part of healthy habits. The other thing is we get to practice our manners. We say please, we say thank you, and you know what else? We also know that we don't chew with our mouths open or talk with our mouth full. Never, ever, never. No. So we want to make sure that we're invited back, especially with the holidays coming up. Ooh, who knows what's going to happen? Sometimes you get to go and make cookies at a friend's house, or a Christmas party. Whatever it is, you want to make sure you're invited back. And you see this? Child-proof locks. So guess what? You have to say please and thank you. Please, may I have my vitamins? Thank you for my vitamins. But I'm not going to show you guys how I unlock it, because you have to wait till you get older to figure that one out. Oh, and yeah, these smell like candy. And they taste like candy, but they're not candy. So you can only take the recommended daily dosage. Mine is 2. All right? So have an adult check out what it says on the back of your vitamins, and that's how you know what you should take. Sometimes it's only 1. I know, especially if it's like a fun Flintstone chewable. I love all of them, pink, purple, and orange. Okay, here we go. A big reveal. Let's see what it's going to be today. Ryan, if you get 2 pinks, that means that you have to pick a page and we'll have to read 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the first one is pink. 1, 2, 3. Harry Potter says pink. So that's 2 pinks. That means that's 2 pages that we're reading from the little yellow book. All right, Ryan, you have to put a page. Jim has already asked for page 134, but before I start to read, I had to take my vitamins. And now we know, no chewing with our mouth open. No talking with our mouth full. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Take them with me. The pink ones are sour. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna drink a little water in between. Okay, ready? So good. So good. Okay, so we've got 134 and 43. It's 43 degrees. There's a lot of the same numbers. I wonder what that should mean. Well, I know what it means for Ryan. Okay, here we go. 134 has to go first because that was the order, and then this way maybe it'll tell a little story. 134 is one of my favorites. It's a short page right before a chapter. The great thing about feeling deep, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone, send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone, always, forever. You know what? We just talked about that a few minutes ago when we were talking about mitzvahs and sending people love and light, and that's amazing. So let's see what's on page 43. Ooh, 43. Okay. The emotional highs and lows of any given day reveal exactly what you've been telling yourself on that day. The mason, disappointed with the form of fresh concrete, does not try to reshape it. She starts over. Often having what you want is a function of mentally letting go of what you have. Just because you're not being judged doesn't mean you live in a world that's neutral to your existence. You are loved, supported, and inclined to succeed. Your positive thoughts are at least 10,000 times more powerful than your negative ones. That's pretty amazing, actually. So just remember, your positive thoughts are 10,000 more times more powerful than your negative ones. So if you could just think some more positive thoughts, sending love and light to everyone, you can't even imagine what could happen. And it's that movement that makes me realize I need to exercise and alphabetize. And I think this is the perfect time to talk about that there are 26 letters in the alphabet. The 13th letter in is M. That's also the middle. I don't know how they did that, but it's pretty magical. And we like to exercise because getting your endorphins up and getting your energy up is so, so important. So we're up to the letter F today, but we wouldn't just want to exercise that far. No, we want to do the whole alphabet. So are you ready to exercise with me? We're going to start with arms circles out, and we will go backwards first, and we'll go A through M. We shout middle, then we go forwards, and then we finish with seated jumping jacks. Why seated jumping jacks? Why seated exercises? Because you never know. Some people may have an injury. Some people may have a disability, and they can only do the exercises seated. Heck, some people, maybe they're not mobile at all. And that's when we use our imagination. And we take the letters as I'm saying them, picture them with bright, beautiful colors or shapes or symbols. It doesn't matter. Just focus as I say the alphabet on whatever it is that comes to mind. Are you ready? I'm so excited. Arms out. Going backwards first. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of all of you for practicing your alphabet and for exercising, because you're building muscle, you're building memory, and you're building character. And that's really the most important thing. Whew, that's a lot, right? It's only been 18, 19 minutes in, and I will tell you this, we've done a lot already. I think we need to maybe slow it down and get ready for the stories. We'll slow it down by sending each other some love and light. But you know what? I think I'm going to do a little backwards today. I am. It's my show, and I could change things around. I think it would be really important if what we did first was maybe took a deep breath in, ground our feet, sit where we are, be very happy to be supported with what it is we're sitting on, relax a little bit, bring our hands all the way up like this, take a deep breath in, say, I am, and then a positive affirmation or word. So, I am awesome. Let's see. I am happy, confident, persistent, hardworking, friendly, brave. There's so many words we can come up with. We just want to make sure that we only say positive words. Okay? All right. You ready? We do it 4 times. I am excited. I am love. I am a major manifester. I am filled with love and light. So now, I think today, it'll be even more powerful when we send love and light out to each other by use of my magical storytime friends. Let's see. What do we have here? We have a bear. And then, who else do we have? Piggies for loyalty. And let's get Make-A-Wish Uni out, because today is a very good friend of mine's birthday. Her name is Gail, and we have to sing happy birthday to Gail. And she can make a wish, and we can send each other love and light. Are you ready? Well, do you know who you want to send love and light to? Do you have a reason? Do you have someone you're thinking of? Because all you have to do is place them in your head and your heart and your whole being with a big beam of white light. And it's pretty magical. Okay? So, on the count of 3, we're going to send each other the most amazing abundance of love and light, peace, joy, and laughter, hugs, and healing. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. How nice was that? That was cozy. That was some cozy energy. It felt like really relaxing. Whew, okay. Well, you know what we have to do. We have to take that energy and we have to put that into the song, Happy Birthday. Where's my hat? Here we go. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gail. Happy birthday to you and many more. I tell you, there's so many birthdays this month. Yesterday was Chris Quigley's. Then you have today's Gail's. Tomorrow is someone special too. I'm not going to say it yet because tomorrow it'll be all about that. Okay? Right now we're in the moment and now we're about to read. So we'll put these guys over here. Let's go this way today. This way you can hear the stories that we're about to tell. Put Make-A-Wish over by the birthday hat. And it is so. I'm so excited. So out of my magical, sparkly, it looks, I gotta get the tag off. It looks like a snowball, right? It's a beautiful, sparkly, glittery bag that my friend gave me. The tag keeps coming out. Let's see, is there any message here? No, I thought maybe there'd be a 43 or something. Okay. Let's see. Let's start out with this. The Gingerbread Man. Why are we reading about the Gingerbread Man? Because 'tis the season to bake lots of cookies. So many people are baking cookies, and I know that to be so. So let's read about the Gingerbread Man. So this version is pictures by Karen Lee Schmidt. Once upon a time, there was an old man and an old woman and a little boy. One day the old woman said to the little boy, "I will bake you a gingerbread man." And she did. The old woman put the gingerbread man into the pan, and she put the pan into the oven. My elbow just did that. It's fine. "Now watch the oven," said the old woman, "and when you can smell the gingerbread, call me, but do not open the oven door." Then the old woman went to work in the garden with the old man. Oh, he looks like he's sitting pretty well behaved, but you never know. The little boy sat in the kitchen and watched the oven. Soon he could smell the gingerbread. "Ooh, I want to see if the gingerbread man looks as good as he smells," said the little boy. and he opened the oven door. And the gingerbread man hopped out of the pan. What? And he hopped out of the oven. He ran across the kitchen to the open door. And the little boy ran to shut the door, but the gingerbread man ran faster. He ran out of the door and down the steps and into the road. Oh no. Howdy. Jerry, it's perfect. You're not late. You're just on time. Welcome. So the gingerbread man ran out the door. Oh no. Then he called out, "Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Well, yeah, and the little boy ran after him. But guess what? He was so much faster than that little boy. The old man and the old woman saw the gingerbread man, and they ran too. But the gingerbread man ran faster. Oh, man. And the little boy and the old man and the old woman had to sit down and rest. Darn it. The gingerbread man ran on. Soon he came to some farmers. "Where are you going?" shouted the farmers. Look at that. He said, "Where are you going?" They wanted to know, because they definitely wanted to try to help. "I have run away from a little boy and an old man and an old woman, and I can run away from you too," said the gingerbread man. "Oh, you can you?" said the farmers, and they dropped their rakes and ran after him. You see that? He's about to run anywhere he wants. That is crazy. Then the gingerbread man called out, "Run, run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And the farmers ran fast, but the gingerbread man ran faster. And the farmers had to sit down and rest. Can you imagine that? They all could not outrun the gingerbread man. The gingerbread man ran on, and soon he came to a bear. "Where are you going?" shouted the bear. Look at the bear. "Well, I have run away from the little boy and an old man and an old woman and 3 farmers, and I can run away from you too," said the gingerbread man. Do you think that you'd be saying that to a bear that size? Because I don't think I'd be saying that to a bear that size. Not me. No how. No way. No. "Oh, you can you?" said the bear. And he began to run after the gingerbread man. Then the gingerbread man called out, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." "That's right, Jerry." He said, "Yepper." That is totally crazy. And the bear ran fast, but the gingerbread man ran faster, and the bear had to sit down and rest. Can you imagine? The gingerbread man ran on, and soon he came to a wolf. "Where are you going?" shouted the wolf. Well, that's pretty funny, right? "Well, I have run away from a little boy, an old man, an old woman, and 3 farmers and a bear, and I can run away from you too," said the gingerbread man. Look at that wolf. That's a pretty cool looking wolf, I have to tell you. She knows her business. "Oh, you can you?" said the wolf, and he began to run after the gingerbread man. Then the gingerbread man called out, "Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." Well, that's crazy. The wolf ran fast, but the gingerbread man ran faster, and the wolf had to sit down and rest. The gingerbread man ran on, and soon he came to a fox, and the fox said, "Where are you going?" I don't know, that's like the voice I picture him saying. "Where are you going?" Well, I have run away from a little boy, an old man, an old woman, and 3 farmers, a bear, and a wolf, and I can run away from you too, said the gingerbread man. He's pretty positive that he's going to get away from everybody. Do you know that? It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of arrogant of this little gingerbread man. The fox said, I can't hear you. Oh, I can't hear you, gingerbread man. Come a little closer. The gingerbread man stopped running, and he came a little closer to the fox. Oh! Then he called out, I have run away from a little boy, an old man, an old woman, 3 farmers, a bear, a wolf, and I can run away from you too. Well, I can't hear you, said the fox. Come a little closer. And the gingerbread man came very close to the fox, and then he shouted, I have run away from an old man, an old woman, 3 farmers, and a bear, and a wolf, and I can run away from you too. Oh, you can you, said the fox. Oh boy, oh boy. And snip, snap, he opened his mouth, and he closed his mouth. And that was the end of the gingerbread man. Oh, such a dark ending. He ate the gingerbread man. And there's the moon by itself. Like, I was trying to tell you, buddy, but you weren't listening. I mean, there are so many versions of the gingerbread man, and I'm not really sure, but that one was pretty intense. I mean, really, didn't you see that coming when he kept saying, I can't hear you, come a little closer? But I guess the gingerbread man doesn't really think that much. Now I want a gingerbread cookie. Okay, are you ready for the next book? Let's see what's the next book. Ooh, this is the Little Red Sleigh. I love this book. We're supposed to get a little snow on the East Coast tomorrow in Nutley, New Jersey, and I can't wait. So let's see. When we have a book that has a jacket, what do? We invite it in. We take the jacket. We put it over here. We remember to put the jacket back on when we're finished with our book. Okay. This is The Little Red Sleigh. Words by Aaron Grudensberger. Pictures by Elzaveta Tretsiakova. Remember, when reading, don't give up. Try to sound it out. It's not silly. It's only silly to quit. We don't want to quit. We want to keep going. We want to try it out. That's why we practice our alphabet. That's why we sound out our words. And we just don't quit. We don't give up. Especially when sight reading, because that's definitely not the easiest things to do. Okay. Here we go. The Little Red Sleigh. In a quiet corner of a cozy Christmas shop, there was a little red sleigh as bright as a Christmas morning. She wasn't very big, and she wasn't very fast, and she was very young for a sleigh. Look how beautiful. But deep inside her strong, sweet heart, Little Red had a big dream. She longed to become Santa's big red sleigh. How beautiful. So exciting, right? Everyone in the shop told Little Red that her dream would never come true. It was impossible. She was too small, too slow, and much too young. She couldn't fly, they said, so how could she possibly be Santa's sleigh? Look at that. All the little snowmen talking to all the ornaments, trying to take down Little Red's dream. Little Red wondered if these things might be true. Was she too small, too slow, too young? But she believed, deep in her heart, she could fly. Through the sky, she would soar like a bird. She could learn anything. She could be anything. And this Christmas, she was going to prove it. She would travel to the top of the world, find Santa Claus, and show everyone what she was made of. So as winter fell, Little Red went north. Bye, buddy. Look at that. Pretty amazing. Her journey was very difficult. She dragged herself through mud and grime. She crossed rickety bridges and braved treacherous paths. Soon, she started to worry she wouldn't make it to the North Pole before Christmas. Then she found some train tracks. "Where are you headed?" asked a friendly train. "The North Pole," said Little Red. "Off to see the big man, huh? We'll climb aboard," puffed the train. Little Red hopped onto the train, and they chugged quickly down the line. So there's Little Red, and there's the train. Look at that. "You have so many cars," Little Red said. I wish I were as big and fast as you." Look at all the cars on the train. "I wasn't always so big or so fast," said Train. "When I started out, I had just 2 stock cars. I worked up and down these tracks for a long time before they gave me a 3rd, and then I earned a 4th, a 5th, and so on." "Oh, I can't wait to be as big as you," said Little Red. Train laughed. "Be patient, little sleigh. Life builds up, 1 car at a time." Look at that. See all that? There's Little Red learning all about the journey. Come on. As they steamed north, the ground gradually changed from softly rolling hills to vast icy mountains. After many, many miles, train slowed down and stopped at a station. See that? "This is as far as I go," he said. "But over that ledge you'll find Yellow Truck, who can help you go farther." "Oh, thank you," said Little Red. "Thank you." As she slid over the hill, she saw a bright yellow truck loaded with Christmas trees. Look how pretty. "Hello," said the Little Red Sleigh. "Can you show me the way to the North Pole?" "Happy to," Yellow Truck said. "I'm heading that way myself to deliver these Christmas trees to the big man. Hop on." In the truck, Little Red snuggled between trees, surrounded by the sweet scent of pine. Yellow Truck drove down a narrow road, rounding curves, dodging holes, and gliding smoothly over bumps. "Wow," said Little Red. "I wish I could drive like you do." "Well now," Yellow Truck said, "I wasn't always so. Used to be, no one thought I could make deliveries. Then one winter I took a load of trees up north. It was just a few. But the next time I got more trees, and then more and more. Life seems to build up, 1 tree at a time." Life seems to build up, 1 tree at a time. That afternoon, snow began to fall. Ice covered the roads. Yellow Truck's tires slipped and slid. His windshield wipers ran faster and faster as the snow fell over, hollered Yellow Truck. Little Red could barely hear him through the whipping wind. She closed her eyes and held tight. She feared that if she flew off, she would be lost. then she would never find the North Pole. Look at that snow. Have you ever been in a snowstorm like that? Because that is some crazy snow. When they stopped, Little Red carefully opened her eyes. Snow was still swirling, but through it, she saw lights twinkling red, green, blue, and white. Was this the North Pole? Had they finally made it? Do you see Santa Claus? Asked Little Red. She strained her eyes, but could see nothing through the blur of falling snow. I'm sorry, said Little Yellow Truck. No, just Yellow Truck. We didn't make it to the North Pole. You'll have to stay here until the storm lets up. Little Red nestled deep into the bed of Christmas trees, thankful for shelter. But as she watched the snow pile up and up, her heart felt heavy. She'd come so far, and it was nearly Christmas. How would she ever get back to the North Pole now? Little Red fell asleep sniffling and wishing for Santa. See that? Imagine that's what you see. That's wild. In the morning, the sun rose high and bright. The storm was over. Happy Christmas Eve, Little Red said. Will we get moving soon to deliver these trees in time? Afraid not, said Yellow Truck. My tires are stuck tight. I can't go anywhere today. Look at that. Imagine that. Oh no. My tires are stuck tight. I can't go anywhere today. But you should take a look at town. I'll keep an eye out on you from here. You never know what you'll find when you look around someplace new. Little Red thanked Yellow Truck and slid off the trees, out of the back and down the street. She hadn't gone very far when a pair of mittened hands suddenly picked her up. Oh, wow, a sleigh! A little girl in a purple parka hugged Little Red to her chest and held on tightly as she ran down the street and up to the top of the hill. The little girl sat on Little Red, and then Little Red was just the right size for this little girl. Look at that. Oh, that's a great feeling. Right? I love that. That is such a great feeling, to be on a sled and feel free and go down snowy hills. Love that. Reminds me when I was little. Together they flew down the hill again and again, sledding through the snow. Soon other children joined in. Little Red played all day, helping each other soar through the air, watching their faces light up with joy. This is what it feels like to fly. I'm doing it, said Little Red, her heart bursting with pride. Look at that. See all the kids? At supper time, the little girl in the purple parka brought Little Red back home. When Little Red closed her eyes that night, at the end of Christmas Eve, she felt like she was still flying. Look at that. Little Red with the girl with the purple parka. You see her? Oh. The next day, on Christmas morning, Little Red woke up and sighed. She hadn't made it to the North Pole. She hadn't met Santa Claus, and now it was too late. Little Red was so disappointed, she started to cry. But then she noticed a small red envelope tucked beside her, and it was addressed to her. Look at that. See this? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So exciting. I have the chills. Dear Little Red, Christmas is a time for giving. Each year, I deliver treasures to children around the world, hoping to bring them joy. But sometimes I need a little help. Yesterday, you delivered Christmas joy to many children. Thank you so much. You made each of those children very happy, and you did it just by being yourself. You are a very special sled indeed. I could really use someone like you up here in the North Pole. As a special thank you, you are cordially invited to visit me in the North Pole next year as we prepare for the holiday. Merry Christmas. Love, Santa Claus. Woo! That's so exciting. Little Red couldn't believe her eyes. The North Pole with Santa Claus? Her dream had come true. Just then, the little girl in the purple parka bounded down the stairs, and Little Red was ready. At last, she understood what it was she was meant to do. She would build her life up, spreading joy one child at a time. I'm reading that again. Just then, the little girl in the purple parka bounded down the stairs, and Little Red was ready. At last, she understood what she was meant to do. She would build her life up, spreading joy one child at a time. Merry Christmas. What a great book. Oh, it's amazing. So we get the jacket and we put it back on. What a great Christmas gift this book would be. This is an amazing book. It really is. I love it. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to put this one right over here with the others. Okay. 3 books. That's the rule. 3 stories for story time. If we have time, we do a bonus book every day that we're here Sunday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11. And I'm so excited because let's see what this next book is going to be. I think it'll put a smile on someone's face. Hello, I'm glad you like that. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, are you ready? Our next book is a favorite of someone here at Storytime. It's called The Snowman Storybook. This one, again, supposed to be getting snow tomorrow. Let's see what happens. But this is a movie as well, and there's music to it with words by Raymond Briggs. In the morning, James woke to see snow falling. He ran into the garden as fast as he could, and he started to make a snowman. He gave him a scarf and a hat and a tangerine for a nose and lumps of coal for his buttons and his eyes. What a wonderful snowman he was. James could not go to sleep because he was thinking of his snowman. In the middle of the night, he crept down to see the snowman again, and suddenly, the snowman moved. Whoa, the snowman moved. Come in, said James, but you must be very quiet. That would be amazing. The snowman was amazed by everything he saw. Look at that. A lamp, a paper towel. They even went into James's mother and father's bedroom. Imagine. Oh my goodness gracious. And the snowman dressed up in their clothes. Look at that. Suddenly, the snowman took James by the hand and ran out of the house across the snow. And up, up into the air, they were flying. Look. James and the snowman flew for miles through the cold, moonlit air. Then they landed gently on the snow, home safe in the garden. James gave the snowman a hug and said goodnight. In the morning, he was woken up by bright sunlight shining on his face. He must see the snowman again. James ran out of his room and down the stairs, across the living room, past his mother and his father. Oh, and into the garden. Oh no. But you know what? The best part about a snowman is that the next time it snows, you can build another snowman. Holy cow. Really, seriously, we have time for a bonus book? Oh, we haven't had time for a bonus book in a while. I'm so excited. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for being here today. It's me, Donna Vee, and I do story time with Donna Vee Sunday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This passion project started for me March 21st of 2020, and I went well beyond a year, and then we adopted a new puppy, and that puppy needed some serious attention. So I took, about the month of October and November off and came back December and decided Christmas is not Christmas without Christmas stories. We first started by celebrating Hanukkah in the beginning of December. We had Hanukkah books, Christmas books, we have Kwanzaa books, we have everything. We believe in just being there for everyone as much as we can. So I hope you tune in every day, Sunday through Friday from 10 to 11. If not, you can catch anything that we've done so far either on Facebook at Storytime with Donna Vee. Every single show from the minute I started, March 21st, is there. And we read 3 books a day. We've donated thousands, at least 1,000 books, like to different charities, organizations, to different children. I'm just so blessed. I'm so lucky. I started this passion project because I remember how much I loved being read to and how much I loved reading to my kids. So when we went into quarantine and lockdown, I decided to have a place in the morning to wake up with positive energy, healthy habits, good manners. We talk about brushing your teeth, saying please and thank you, exercising, learning the alphabet, the ASL alphabet. I mean, we've got a list of kids that would watch from the beginning, and Santa Claus will be here December 19th, 10 a.m. There'll be an amazing show, and he will be reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So if it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Thank you for fully supporting me. Some of you have donated books. Some of you have loaned me books. But just the fact that you're watching, and if you could share, that's amazing. It's just so much fun, and it's all about positivity, love, and light, and laughter, and promoting literacy. So for the bonus book, this is one of my favorites, Henry and Mudge on Sparkle Days. And we started reading it in the beginning when we needed a bonus book during Hanukkah. And then we paused because the rest of the book is about Christmas. So let's go on to the next chapter. And it's called Christmas Eve Dinner. Let's see what happens for Henry and Mudge. Every Christmas, let me make sure that's the next chapter. Yeah, it is. Every Christmas, Henry's house sparkled. It sparkled silver. It sparkled gold. It had a Christmas tree that sparkled millions of colors. One other note for those of you that are just tuning in, if you need books for a classroom, for a project, for a preschool, I have gotten so many books donated to me and collect them. And I will tell you this much, if I can help you out with your school or your organization, I'd love to. So just contact me. You can post a comment or inbox me. The day before Christmas, Henry's mother and father always cooked a lot. They cooked all day, and the house smelled wonderful. Cooking. Henry's mother liked to bake the cookies. Henry helped her cut them and decorate them. She gave a lot of them away. I love Christmas cookies. Henry's father liked to bake the turkey. He took a long time dressing it. Henry thought this was a funny idea. He told Mudge, "Dad's dressing the turkey." Then he giggled and giggled. I mean, he's not putting suit and socks on it, but that's pretty funny. You have to love the way kids' minds work. In the evening, it was time for Christmas Eve dinner. This dinner was always fancy. They always ate in the dining room instead of the kitchen, and they liked to dress up, even Henry. It was the only time he liked fancy things. Mudge even has a tie. What a nice idea. Henry's father put a bright red cloth on the table, and he put shiny white dishes on top of the cloth. Henry's mother brought out 2 green candlesticks. She put them in the center of the table. How nice they look. Then Henry's father carried in all the food. Henry, his mother, and his father sat down to eat. They looked at each other, and they looked at all the food. "Wow," Henry said. His mother lit the candles, and they began eating. But while they ate, they could hear Mudge crying. He hadn't been invited to the fancy Christmas dinner because he was a dog. He had to stay in Henry's room. Aw, poor Mudge. Poor Mudge, thought Henry. Poor Mudge, thought Henry's parents. And they all looked at each other, and then Henry's father smiled, and he got up to find an extra plate. Oh, poor Mudge. Henry and his mother and his father filled the plate with food. Then Henry let Mudge out of his room, and when Mudge came to the table, Henry's father put the plate of food on the floor. Well, well, well. That's pretty amazing. Henry's mother held one of the candles beside the plate. Mudge wagged his tail and began eating as fast as he could. It was his first fancy dinner in the dining room. It was his first fancy dinner by candlelight. "Merry Christmas, Mudge," said Henry. Mudge looked at Henry and sneezed some fancy turkey on him, and then they laughed about that all night long. All right, well, we have one more chapter in that book to go on a day that we need a bonus book or story. But today, that is just enough for story time. I'm so excited to be here. You know, we always finish with a hug, right? This one's from Liliana and Melanie all the way from Massachusetts. And then this one is from me to you. So put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a squeeze for me. Hug yourself so tight. And know that everything is going to be all right. I love you. I thank you for being here. I honor you. Namaste, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's go out by honoring ourselves. Are you ready? Big hands up. Here we go. I am smart. I am joy. I am peace. I am totally content. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow, where the letter will be G, and we'll see what other books we have to read tomorrow as we get closer and closer to the big guy coming on the 19th of December, where he'll be reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Here we go. There he is. And look at him. That's where he's going to read from, his toy shop. So excited. Yes, I love it. Grateful. Awesome. You're welcome, Jerry. So sweet. You love the bonus book. I know. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share everywhere. Let's get a big group of positive energy people together so that we can elevate the vibration of the global population. One good deed, one kind word, one day at a time. Thanks so much.